Mad bus driver here, brothers, and the ladies, and the haters that are most definitely watching. Yeah. So, you know, brothers just can't have uh, no victory dance, no fun. Black men just can't celebrate the moment. It's always gotta humble out and always gotta keep your head down every damn day, all damn day. Brothers cannot just enjoy being chosen, being the man. You know, what am I saying? Basically, what I'm saying is, you know, with this whole NBA draft thing, right? No, NFL draft, my bad. This whole NFL draft with all the draft picks, the black draft picks having predominantly white or non-black girlfriends. And then apparently there's some, you know, brothers are getting really popular in these streets. You know, brothers are getting chosen by these white girls openly in, you know, dating contests and stuff like that. You know, like I said, our ground game is superior like that. So, you know, that whole episode back in the day when they were talking about OK Cupid, where black men was the least chosen on these dating apps. Yeah, that's the air game. But, you know, when you get face to face, you know, on the ground, brothers are doing all right? So, some black men are feeling themselves. Why not? After all these years of drudgery, after all these years of people telling you you ain't shit, you're just like your daddy. Your daddy ain't shit. You ain't shit like your daddy. You look like your daddy, who ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit. Black men ain't built nothing. Black men ain't got nothing. Black men ain't this. Black men ain't that. Finally, in the last few years, you are being celebrated. You are being chosen on many, many, many different levels. From the ground, as a grunt, all the way up to billionaire status. You are getting plucked and chosen. Not just the United States, but all over the world. In places where they said they ain't checking for you. Like Japan, they ain't checking for you. Like China, they ain't checking for you. Like Korea, South Korea. Places they said all the neo-Nazis reside. Eastern Europe, Russia, and Ukraine, and before they started going to war with each other, Ukraine. But other places, they said, these women aren't checking for you. The men are going to shut you down. But yet, brothers is out here dominating the game. We're not even talking about what's going on in Latin America or in Southeast Asia. Brothers is building Wall Street, Black Wall Street in Southeast Asia. Think about that shit. In Thailand and in the Philippines. Brothers is building Black Wall Street in South America. And so now brothers want to, you know, spike the ball a tad bit. Pop and lock a tad bit. Moonwalk a tad bit. And here comes the old janky fellas. The old, I'm scared that the white man's going to come crack it down. Old folk, buck dancing, bow jangling, Umar Johnson types. Always so scared. I'm going to tell my sons not to mess with them white girls, because what them white girls going to do to you. Always trying to tell you that every woman is the same, but yet same goofy is going to be out here saying all men aren't the same, but yet he's going to say all women are the same, because he's going to say because they're Western, they're American, they're Western American women, they're going to do you like the BW's been doing you. All of this talk about y'all brothers gotta watch your back because white women are no better than the BWs talk. Oh, she just does it in a different way type of talk. Or, the white man, he's struggling with his girl, so anywhere you go, the Asian man, he's struggling with his girl. Anywhere you go, it's the same type talk. Most of that is bullshit. Most of that, once again, is to keep your ass on the plantation. Let me tell you why. You see, you've been living so many decades in and decades out since the 60s. Being treated like dog shit when it comes to your women of your community. You've been treated like certified dog doo-doo. And it's like you've been living in the inferno, in hell. The way you've been treated outright, like your wife, your girlfriend is Rasputia from Norbit. This bitch is a beast. This is what black men have been dealing with. Medea, you've been dealing with the beast. Right? And now you got a chance to get out of the inferno. And the next level you're going to go to is purgatory. Now, it's not paradise, but compared to where you was living in the inferno, this is all right. It's not perfect, but it's a good deal. And that's what a lot of brothers is finding out. They're finding out that since we're focusing on the white women, that the majority of that is a good deal. It may not be perfect, but compared to what they've been dealing with, it's a good deal. When you've been dealing with Rasputia, when you've been dealing with Medea, when you've been dealing with Big Mama, what quote unquote Becky got for you, it's gonna seem like it's paradise. Now, of course, there's women that are gonna be ratchet, there's gonna be women that's gonna be diabolical, there's gonna be women that are gonna put your life in danger all across the board. But we're talking on the macro level, not on the micro level. We're talking on the macro level. On the macro level, brothers, on the macro, the culture is what makes the difference between these different groups. One celebrates the F shit, while the other culture does not. One puts the F shit to the forefront, while the other culture shames it and calls it trash. Of course, there's ratchet and girls gone wild in every group. You've seen it. But one culture that name a pop culture, a mainstream artist, a white Sukihana. Name a Asian sexy red. Name a Latino Ice Spice. Name a white sexy red. Name an Asian Sukihana. Now, the Sukihana has got no Japanese in her. The Sukihana has absolutely no type of Japanese in her. She's not related to Benihana. Name any other cultures that is a mainstream artist that's doing. You do not have these type of females in any other group as a mainstream artist. Broads that are teaming up with Taylor Swift and Little Kim and not Little Kim, or Nicki Minaj, even a Nicki Minaj. Right? Where is the white Nicki Minaj? Now you had one that you could have had. You had one that was around. It was Iggy Azalea, right? That's the closest you can get. Iggy Azalea. And what they do with Iggy Azalea, they ran her out the culture because they said she was out here culturally appropriating. They said she was out here a cultural appropriating black culture. Because she was a white female rapping, even though she wasn't a good rapper. But a lot of these chicks that are out here showing their ass aren't good rappers. But yet, I mean, remember what happened with the WAP? Remember the WAP with Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion? That was supposed to be a cultural moment for the BWs. And they were so mad that in the music video, they had what? They had, your girl, Kylie Jenner walking in the video. Why? Because they're going to say, why she got to be in the video? Ratchetness is celebrated. Ratchetness is something that the culture has embraced. The women put on the chip on their shoulder and they live for it. They live for the F shit. Brothers, be free. Don't let them shame you for the fact that you're happy that these other ladies like you like that. And the numbers are growing over leaps and bounds. Don't let them shame you. Don't let these people try to convince you that every freaking female is the same and they're all going to do you dirty. Mad Bus Driver out.